Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? Kevin here coming back at you, working on the Honda Shadow. We got to pull the carburetors off this thing. I pulled the tank off, which is just the one bolt underneath the seat. So I wanted to do a video on this, but I have no more tripod. I got to get a new one, and I just haven't done that yet. So let me tell you what I did, okay? So I cracked open the valve at the bottom of the tank, the bottom of the carburetor right here. And I put a little supplemental tank on there and ran fuel through it and see what kind of fuel I have coming out. This side right here was clean. This side, on the other hand, was all green and varnished. You might be able to see some of it. See, it's leaking. It's like a green color. You can see it on the engine block. So anyway, the carburetors need to be cleaned. So I'm going to go over what I did so far, because I had to do this. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a tripod, so I'm going to explain to you what I did. This vacuum line right here goes up to your petcock, and then you take the fuel line off your tank, and then the one bolt underneath the seat, and that removes the tank. Then there are these two little screws here, which go on here and hold your throttle on. And then your 14mm to take this off. Now, once you get that out of the way, you can then loosen up your clamp screw here and your clamp screw there, because we gotta still pull this piece off. Typically there's a big clamp around here, but this one's missing. So, which is okay. I'm not worried about that. And no, I'm not gonna put another one on there, because it has a little lip to it, so I'm not worried about that. And then you undo your 14mm from this side over here, and that's your other choke cable. And then of course you can verify choke is working that way or not. So then you grab here and try to pop that off. Oftentimes they're really difficult and you can't get them off that way by those means. So what I like to do, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just take a pry bar, stick it underneath here in between the frame, and gently pry up, going back and forth, up and down a little bit, and then moving it back and forth. Typically they're just stuck on there, and then you gotta go and do it to the other side. This side's hard because it has the harness. Never ever ever cramp on the harness, okay? Because if you do so, you can actually ruin the wiring underneath. Pull these back. This right here will pop up a little bit. You see how it goes up underneath here. So we just need to move it a little bit out of the way. Okay, make sure you be very careful with your wiring harness and flip it over and do it that way up, obviously. Looks like someone's already done this before. Here's a pry point here. Once you get that up, it'll come up off the clamp. See right here, come off the clamp there? Okay, so this side right here is free. And then we gotta get it off that boot in the front there. So for that one, I'm gonna take another screwdriver. Sorry about that. A Phillips, and we'll see. All right, we're off that one too. We're up top here, so we're off that, and then we just gotta find out why it's not coming up, which is probably just stuck on the frame or into the mount. There we go, popped up. Okay, once that's out of your way, that's your air box, by the way, and then you can see right into the carburetors. And you can see this side right here, that slide, both of them are moving, which is always a good sign. The fuel line is cracked and split and broken here. We're going to replace all the fuel lines, but right now we're trying to get this carburetor out. These are a pain in the neck. Now after you got your left side out, I think I already loosened up this clamp, which I did, yep. And then we're going to pry off this boot. Get the boot out of the way. We'll give the carburetor the boot, and that boot is off. Remember, that came off the left side. The nice thing about doing YouTube videos is if I forget, I can just go back and look. So, see right here, that little bank? Put this right here right on the valve cover and give it a little pop out. Pop that carburetor out, but you don't want to go too high because you got to do the other side as well. And we also got to undo the vents. Alright, so this side's a little bit more critical because we have a fuel line in the way, or a vent, and we have the choke cable. So you gotta make sure the choke cable's tucked out of the way. Okay? Keep an eye on what you're doing. As long as you can touch it. Alright, we got it out. Okay. Carburetor's out. It is a floater. Alright, now the carbs are out. There's a vent here and there. See if we can pop those two vents off. Okay, pop that out of the way. Fuel line's disconnected. And see how we can maneuver this to come out. Alright, so with that like that, this fuel line comes all the way to the other side over there. We're going to disconnect it from our aftermarket fuel tank assembly. I'm going to put you on pause for a second. Alright, I needed both hands to disconnect that fuel line because that thing was in there, man. I'm just pulling these out for today, and I'm going to pop the bowls off and get them in the ultrasonic. Okay, watch over your coil wires. Nice. And we just got to fish the fuel line, so I'm going to put you on pause and get that out of there. Okay, we got the carbs out. They are really easy on these little bikes. The bigger bikes are much harder. So now we're going to flip it up and take a look. Yeah, we ain't going to get those bowls out easy, I'll tell you that. Alright, so put this on my yard sale sign. And there we have it, 2 carburetors. They look like they're in decent shape. They gotta be stripped down and put in the ultrasonic cleaner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I don't even know if those screws are gonna come out of that thing. They're pretty bad. I gotta get this thing covered over because we're gonna get rain. And if everything looks the way it does on the forecast, we're gonna get a lot of it. So I gotta get some plastic bags in the intakes and get this thing put away because we don't want this thing to get destroyed. Especially, look at how nice the seat came out, huh guys? Oh, beautiful. So we got the carbs off. We got to take the bowls off, get them clean, get them in the ultrasonic cleaner. Typically what happens is the gum fills up in the float and it won't allow fuel in, or it'll stick and won't shut the fuel off. And the carburetor, whatchamacallit's there, the jets will be all plugged up, and oh yeah, these ain't coming out. Yeah. So that's going to be, I'll deal with that part after. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, by all means, please send them my way. Thank you for watching.